did tiptoe through the tulips. He's sleeping.
Anything possible with it.
I don't know.
No,
That's tough.
It is.
You know what?
I
Frank
can
Sinatra. Frank Sinatra.
That's a great one. Yeah.
Frank Sinatra.
I recently went down a Prince rabbit hole, and it would absolutely be Prince.
Michael Jackson.
Hello. There you go.
If it's living, I'd say Bruno Mars would be.
I would do Ed Sheeran.
Ed Sheeran.
The list goes on, really.
Ryan Tedder. Like, there's so many talented guys out there right now. They're also not just singers, they're songwriters and producers. You know, really, a lot of those guys, everything they touch is beautiful.
Speaking about like Sinatra, I know I'm telling you this tidbit you do have to listen to. You know, the guitarist, Mark Tremonti from Creed. He does a whole set of Frank Sinatra. The dude sounds like freaking Frank Sinatra. It is the craziest, and I've never knew this about him, but he's a huge, big band, and he does these charity events, and he does this big band, and he sounds, I'm not exaggerating, just like Frank Sinatra would say. And you look at him and go, wait a minute, that's like, well, I'm down to see you there. Yeah, the guitarist now. Not even sound like that. It's amazing. It's beautiful. It's cool. That's my tidbit for today. Thank you, Tick.
We're getting all kinds of tidbits from you today, Jerry.
I think it'd be Whitney Houston for me.
Oh, another
Yes.
amazing one, another legend.
She's just, any Whitney, any version of her. But she was just the best.
Yeah.
She was just one of the, like, vocalist, like, just effortless. And,
Absolutely. Well, I thought I would turn it over to the audience now and let some of these awesome folks ask some questions. So Jason's going to come up with a mic. If you want to line up where Jason's bringing up down the aisle and
Don't
step
be
up
shy.
and,
Come on up and say questions.
Ask them
Quick,
some hard
as
questions.
many as we can.
We're gonna
If you
get as
talk
many
too
as we
slow.
Please don't touch the microphone. We're trying to keep sanitary for everyone. All right? Come on up. Please say your name, where you're from, and then ask the guy your question.
Hi everyone, I'm Janine from Berlin, Germany, and I was wondering if you had any fun memories to share from your travels abroad to Europe or other countries, continents.
Yeah, we toured, NSYNC toured in Germany first. It was the GAS territory, Germany, Austria, and Switzerland for 2.5 years. So,
1997.
yes, exactly. Thank you. So that's how old we are. Thank you. Appreciate it.
You are at 90s Con.
Yeah, that's very true.
Hey Joe, I was still in high school.
Yeah, shut up. But yeah, it was Berlin's amazing. Munich was fantastic. Stuttgart, we loved. I mean, honestly, any place we bounced around, people were always great.
We actually went to Germany as well, and we recorded a song out there in Germany. Remember Dusseldorf with Tony? Yeah. It's the first song we did with Dan.
Tony Couture?
Tony Harrison.
Oh, Tony Harrison. Tony.
Yeah, it was the first song we did with Dan.
Yeah, the first song that we did with Dan was in Germany.
It was horrible. Yeah, it was a horrible song.
But going to the Dome and seeing the Dome there, I've been there a handful of times now. It is awesome.
Yeah, some more fun. We had a lot of fun memories in that area. Lovers of all music and pop, and you just so welcoming and such a warm people with great food. I love the food. I think it's totally underrated when it comes to food. No one talks about Germany as much as they should.
I finally went to Oktoberfest and actually enjoyed myself when I
So
went.
fun.
It was the first time when I was in NSYNC. I'm like, I can't drink, I'm young. But I just went like 2 years ago and I got the gout. It hurt. Okay, next question.
We did it in Tulsa too. What was that? 5, 6 years ago in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
That's right, we did.
Random, yeah.
Oh, we got fish naked. Okay.
All right, next up we have.
Austin Francis from Nashville. What's up, guys?
So,
Here we go. Guys, you already mentioned, Prince, Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, Frank Sinatra. You just mentioned Joey, but just out of curiosity, what other music artists that you haven't mentioned yet were huge influences for you guys as you were pursuing your music career?
For me, it was Take 6, Boys to Men. If you want to go even earlier, it was Frankie Lyman and the Teenagers. My dad used to listen to 50s doo-wop music, so Frankie Lyman is the one that actually, I think, was one of the original times of singing Why Do Fools Fall in Love. You'll know probably that's Why Do Fools. He was original. That kid, for me, I felt like that was the same age around when I was really young, and I always wanted to sing. He sang high as hell, and I couldn't do it, but I loved his music, and that's where it really started for me to want to sing.
Boys to Men for sure. It was just like the time when we were all like growing up. They were pretty influential for sure.
he says Take 6. It's like, no, I don't. Our generation like kind of had that moment with Take Six and some contemporary gospel musicians that sort of bridged the gap because they had like such good records into the secular market. And so for me, like Take Six was a huge influence in this other Christian contemporary group called Commission, and it was all like male vocalists. But to be honest, I'm probably more influenced by the female vocalists of that era than anyone else. I just feel like there was just so much great talent in the female range during that time.
And you could sing it all.
And my voice was very high when I was doing so the girls would be like, do that Mariah now. I'm like, I can't do it anymore.
Great question. Next up.
Hi, I'm Alex from Miami, and this question is for Joey Fatone, my favorite NSYNC member.
Thank you.
Welcome. I know you have your music career. What I loved you also in My Big Fat Greek Wedding movie. Would you ever consider continuing in acting in the future?
I act a fool a lot of times. Well, I'd love to do more film. We haven't done anything lately, but I will say that I'm actually going back to theater at some point. Hence why slowly I'm growing this beard. I'm not allowed to promote or say why or where I'm doing or what I'm doing. I've said to some of you, keep it a secret, shut your mouth. But yeah, I'm actually going to be in New York coming at the beginning of next year, going into a show. So that's what
Yes,
I'm
take my money.
Really starting to grow this out and see how long I get until January. So see what happens. It's going to be awful.
Are you playing Santa Claus?
Yes, I'll be staying at a new musical. Fat One on the Way Home, it's called. The Santa Musical. Cookies and milk for you. Sorry.
Next we have.
So my question is for O-Town. Would you guys, I'm pretty sure the Townies, as well as some O-Town fans would like to know is, would you guys ever reunite to record new music?
I'm sorry, the last part?
Record new music.
Recording.
Oh, record new music.
Yeah, seriously.
Us four?
You four. Not
Oh, good, yeah.
Yes, you know, you guys all helped fund the last album. Most of the counties that are here, you know, what you did for us, and we recorded something that took a long time. We were all there, and we were putting out songs as it came, and we were ready to go on this tour, and then COVID happened, so we didn't get a chance to tour the album that we had released, 2 months before COVID. So it felt weird to now years later, we came back and on the first run, everybody was already asking if we were going to record more music. We're like, we never even did one show with this last album. And now that answer's getting really old because it has been a few years. So we are talking about all right, either we're going to write something here soon, or we start listening to our friends who are writers and see if something really sparks something that we can tweak to make ours. But our ears are open because I think it's about time to at least record
please.
a song. Now the whole album thing, that takes a long time.
Yeah.
So I think a song at a time might be the route.
Yeah, you kind of contribute to that, by the way, because we become, what happens is we've been touring for 10 years, and we become this touring group that focuses on going out and experiencing face-to-face, our relationship with our fans. But, to Jacob's point, and to Joey's point earlier, when we have families and lives, it's sort of hard to coordinate all of that stuff together. So to Jacob's point, song, but yes, we hear you, and we feel that way too. We've been doing songs for a long time that we haven't had something new and fresh.
How the hell do you think I feel?
Yeah, I'm doing them now.
Yeah, thank you.
They're fresh to me.
Oh, they're so old.
Next.
No, but
Hey, listen.
a jam's a jam, let's be real.
They're still bangers.
They're bangers.
They're bangers.
They get massive
Nothing at all,
responses.
liquid
and
dreams.
I can't thank you enough for giving us that opportunity every night to just soak up your for your music. And each night I'm it's becoming more and more mine.
Why the hell
I appreciate that.
Why the hell do you think I stay on stage with AJ to go back streets, back? And everybody sings it to me. I'm like, yeah, that's not mine, but shit, let's go.
It doesn't feel like yours. We've been on tour with Ella Vogue for 7 years, and you know, we'll be in the grocery store and it'll come on, and even my daughter's like, "It's your song." I'm like, "Yeah." I mean, at this point, it really feels like